Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, 2 fires in Sparta this afternoon destroyed a shed and a car. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Emily Haugen. We will get to that story in a minute, but first, Ho-Chunk Nation police are still searching for a missing woman. A Ho-Chunk Nation post says 50-year-old Felicia Wana has been missing since December 29th. Police say she may be in a mental health crisis. They've also shared more photos of her, as you can see here on the screen. Felicia is 50 years old. She's 5 feet 4 inches with brown hair and brown eyes. If you have seen her or have any information about her location, police urge you to contact either the Ho-Chunk Police Department or Monroe County Sheriff's Office. Their phone numbers for the departments are at the bottom of the screen. And no one is injured after a shed fire in Sparta. A fire broke out this afternoon on State Road 16. Assistant Fire Chief Robert Arnold says a home was close to the shed, but it did not catch on fire.
Our crew's first responsibility on scene was to basically protect that exposure from igniting and creating another exposure.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation, but Assistant Chief Arnold says the cause is likely electrical. Sparta and Fort McCoy fire departments responded at that scene. And also in Monroe County, no one is injured after a vehicle fire in the town of Leon. Sparta Fire Chief Mike Arnold says the department got the call while on the scene of the Sparta shed fire. The vehicle caught fire just over a mile off the road, and he says when he arrived at Kale Road, he saw a column of smoke from afar.
The only way to access the fire was with four-wheel drive and our all-wheel drive engine. Once we finally got to the vehicle, it was fully engulfed. The occupants of the vehicle were out in the woods and they were going to do some wood cutting.
Though the cause of the fire is not clear, Arnold says it likely started in the engine and spread to the rest of the vehicle. Arnold says the vehicle was a total loss, but again, no one was injured. Monroe County Sheriff's Department and Sparta Fire and Ambulance responded at the scene. And the U.S. is projected to reach its debt limit next Thursday. The Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is warning that extraordinary measures will be needed to avoid a default. And she's calling on Congress to act to raise the debt ceiling. Gloria Pazmino has a look at this dire impact that this could have on millions of Americans.
The clock is now ticking down to what economists say could be financial Armageddon.
Good afternoon.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen issuing a warning to Congress, saying the U.S. government will hit its debt limit next Thursday. She's urging lawmakers to act very soon to either suspend or raise the debt limit.
A breach of the debt limit would be catastrophic to the financial system and the economy.
Economist Mark Zandi warning this could lead to chaos in the financial markets. The debt limit is the total amount of money the U.S. government is allowed to legally borrow to pay for its existing obligations, including Social Security and Medicare payments, military salaries, interest on the national debt, tax refunds, and payments to federal workers.
If I was a postal worker, if I was a federal employee that's going to see my pension, put on hold for at least the foreseeable future, I'd be really angry.
If there's no action from Congress, Yellen says extraordinary measures will have to be implemented to limit the impact and buy them some time. That means the federal government would need to shift money around to keep paying interest on treasuries, including delaying several other payments that millions of Americans count on. The debt ceiling debate setting up one of the first major battles on Capitol Hill after Republicans took control of the House. On Friday, the White House said it will not offer any concessions or negotiate on raising the debt ceiling.
It's not and should not be a political football.
I'm Gloria Pasmino reporting.
The debt limit currently stands at $31 trillion.
Take a look at the past several hours. We haven't moved much in terms of the temperature. We started the afternoon at 31 degrees, the mid-afternoon hours, I should say. Then we hovered right around freezing. Now we're sitting at 31 degrees. Yet again, we have clear skies. It feels like 21 out there with winds out of the south-southeast at 13 miles per hour. Numbers for today. In the 20s and 30s, Viroqua made it to 29, 32, Sparta 32, Black River Falls, likewise in La Crosse, as well as Winona. Red Wing made it to 30, 20s from Rochester to Preston. Decorah made it to 30 as well. And right now we're seeing temperatures still in the 20s. The big winner on the map right now looks like La Crosse, actually 31 degrees, 29 in Black River Falls, 29 in Sparta, 27 Viroqua. Eau Claire, good evening to you guys. You're at 28, same story in Ladysmith, but you factor in that feels like temperature. Eau Claire, you feel like 17, 16 in Viroqua as well as Preston. So here's a look at the radar scan right now, a clean sweep across the area. This is going to get a break for tonight and the first part of your Sunday. It's when we get into the afternoon and evening hours that some places, especially across our southern zones, may see a rain chance. Now, the rain chance will increase throughout the evening on Sunday, and they really pick up on Monday. And we'll talk more about that coming up in the First Warn forecast in just a few minutes. Emily, over to you.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Well, the White House announced Saturday that an additional 5 classified documents were found at President Biden's home in Wilmington, Delaware this week. Roughly 20 known documents marked classified have been found at the president's home and the former Penn Center from his time as a vice president. CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides has more from Miami.
Lawyers for President Biden say they found more classified documents at his Delaware home this week. The news comes after the White House announced Thursday that one page was discovered during a search of the president's private library. Saturday's disclosure brings that number to 6. That's in addition to documents found in December in the president's garage. And CBS News has learned that approximately 10 documents marked classified and discovered in November at his former offices in the Penn Biden Center in Washington from when he was vice president included top secret material.
To be labeled top secret, information needs to be judged to be extraordinarily damaging to the United States should it get into the wrong hands.
On Thursday, White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was asked whether Mr. Biden could guarantee more would not turn up.
You should assume that it's been completed, yes.
A White House lawyer, Richard Sauber, released a statement Saturday saying in part, "While I was transferring it to the DOJ officials who accompanied me, 5 additional pages with classification markings were discovered among the material with it, for a total of 6 pages. The DOJ officials with me immediately took possession of them." Sauber said the White House will cooperate with the special counsel Robert Hur, who was appointed by Attorney General Merrick Garland to investigate the matter. Says the president did not know the previously discovered records were in his home, adding that his team reached out to the National Archives and Justice Department when they were discovered. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
House Republicans have announced their own investigation, saying the American people deserve accountability and transparency. And we are coming up on Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and King is being honored in Boston with the country's largest monument dedicated to racial equality. It's a 20-foot tall and 40-foot wide bronze memorial statue called the Embrace. It was unveiled on Boston Common Friday. The memorial symbolizes the hug King shared with his wife Coretta after he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. The Embrace is in the Commons' 1965 Freedom Plaza, which also honors other local civil rights heroes for their work during King's time in Boston. And a local author hosted a book signing at Pearl Street Books today. Called Sally the Squirrel Goes to School, Lacrosse's own Jolene Goodman wrote her first book in December. The book takes place in Cashton. Goodman says her book is dedicated to her grandchildren.
I have just loved children's stories, and I was really missing my grandchildren during the pandemic, and wrote them mostly for them. And so this is the first one that was published.
So fun. If you missed the signing and would like to check out her book, you can pick up your own copy at Pearl Street Books in downtown La Crosse. Coming up on News 8 this weekend, the woodworking vet, an Iraq War veteran in Minnesota, is hoping to teach elementary school students how to build bird feeders. That's up later. But first, Miss America visited Onalaska. She shared her mission at the Show Choir Classic in Onalaska today. We'll catch up with her and learn her mission after the break. Stay with us.
It's Home Furniture's 3-day sale. This Saturday through Monday, get up to 10% off sale prices with no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, plus free shipping. The 3-day sale, this Saturday through Monday, only at Home Furniture.
I love helping people get into a new home, whether it's a first home, moving to the area, or a forever home. I'm here to help from start to finish.
They actually worked with us with our existing home and selling that and getting us into a retirement home. They've given us all different options, what to go with and what is the best for us financially.
And they're so wonderful for working with us and figuring out what we needed to do and how fast we could do it.
Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How do you become America's #1? Start by taking care of families for over 75 years. Earn the trust of 32 NFL teams. Be there for America's toughest and help when help is needed. America's number one isn't a status earned overnight. It's earned in every wash and re-earned every day. Tide, America's number one detergent.
Hi, I'm Nate Burkus, interior designer. I've partnered with Beautyrest to create a sleep collection that combines all of the things that matter. Innovative design that is thoughtful and sustainable.
During our New Year's sale, get up to $400 off Beautyrest by Nate Burkus at Home Sleep Express.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
It was the final day to catch the Show Choir Classic in Onalaska today. Choirs came from across Minnesota and Wisconsin to perform. Onalaska's choir director says keeping this annual tradition alive is important for the community and the club.
It's never not happened, even through snowstorms, and they've always been, I don't think a classic has ever been canceled. So it does generate a lot of revenue if we get a lot of people to come and eat our food. So it's definitely our main fundraiser of the year.
And it wasn't just group songs. Soloists also got a chance to perform for judges and compete in the finals. Also at the show choir competition today, Miss America. This year's winner, Grace Stanke, is from Wisconsin. She says Miss America is about empowering women and girls, and she hopes to help spread that message in her role.
We had so many incredible, powerful female role models that we are continuing to need in society. And that's what Miss America is all about. We're promoting those women. We're promoting that powerful platform.
She also performed with her violin this evening. Grace says she enjoys connecting with kids and learning their stories. And coming up on News 8 Now this weekend, shorter days in the wintertime can be hard on those with seasonal affective disorder. But for many, light therapy is a safe and easy fix. More details on that coming up after the break.
And in the world of weather, we have clear skies across the area. Temperatures right now are in the 30s. We'll warm up a little bit, but for how long? I'll have that answer in the first warm forecast on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
At Gillespie & Associates, we're invested in this community because it's our community, and it's our mission to help you plan your financial future so you can retire with more confidence. To see if you're on track to your financial goals, call Gillespie & Associates today.
Your one day is closer than you think.
One day, I will fit into that dress.
One day, I will play soccer with my son.
One day, I will rock that swimsuit. From fresh meals to one-on-one coaching, Jenny Craig is Weight Loss Made Simple. Click or call to learn how to get a free week of food with purchase. Your one day starts today.
News 8 Now and Dairyland Power Cooperative present Our Community Cares.
The Pump House presents John Smith Friday and Saturday, January 13th and 14th for an evening of Irish folk music featuring special guests Dan Zabronic, Larry Dalton, and Elisa Smith-Waller. It's time for the Onalaska Show Choir Classic, January 14th at the Onalaska High School Fieldhouse. Show choirs from around the area perform at the Onalaska Show Choir Classic.
For more information on these events, or if you'd like to submit an event, visit news8000.com.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Pilgrims in Arcadia is partnering with Western Technical College and is offering maintenance apprentice opportunities and wants you to apply. We offer you on-site training in our state-of-the-art facility in addition to classes and training at Western Technical College. Here's what our employees have to say.
I would encourage anybody looking for a job in maintenance to come to Pilgrims because we give them the opportunity to train and advance their careers through our program.
If you are looking for a good, stable, reliable job, Pilgrims is the place to work.
Apply in person at our recruiting office or online at pilgrims.com.
This is our community. And while the present moment may feel unpredictable, we are here to help you stay focused on the future. So stay safe, stay strong, and stay confident with Gillespie & Associates.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a happy new year. Visit soon to plan your 2023 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
We all need a little light to brighten up the dark winter days, and for those with seasonal affective disorder, shorter days can make winter tough. Psychologists at Mayo Clinic Health System say light therapy is one thing that can make a big difference. They say that type of therapy, which can be done with a light box, is easy and effective.
That tends to be about the sweet spot of exposure to that light. You want to make sure that the light is sitting probably about an arm's length or so in front of you. You don't have to stare directly at the light, but you want to keep your eyes open, so you could be doing things like having breakfast or a cup of coffee, watching TV, working online or scrolling through things.
And Dr. Shawchuk recommends you use light therapy until the days get longer in the spring or until your mood improves. And falls can happen any time of the year, but changing temperatures can lead to risky, icy conditions. Doctors at UW Health say plenty can be done to prevent winter falls, and they recommend not only clearing the ice, but also putting down salts or other ice melting compounds.
Oftentimes there's not that much we can do about the weather. We live in Wisconsin, but there are things we can do to improve our balance and how we sense ourselves and our bodies in space.
And doctors say if someone loses consciousness or stops breathing after a fall, to call 911 immediately. Well, it's warmed up a little bit over the last few days, which makes a big difference on the roads and sidewalks where you might slip. But Eric, will there be chances of slick spots coming up? Will we have to watch out?
Maybe in the second half of next week. Right now, we're going to talk about rain. That'll start tonight, or tomorrow night, I should say, tomorrow night going into Monday. But outside right now, we have clear skies out there, making for a beautiful evening across the Coulee region. Numbers for today, we made it to 32 after a morning start of 21. 27 and 10 is where we should be for this time of year. 47 was the record high set back in 1914. You have to go all the way back to 1881 to see the record low of 27 degrees below zero. We have clear skies out there. 31 is the current temperature. It feels like 21 out there. Winds are out of the south-southeast at 13 miles per hour. In Eau Claire, you have clear skies. You're at 28 degrees. Your feels like temperature is at 17 with winds out of the south-southeast at 13 miles per hour. So here's a look at your forecast for tomorrow. We're going to go back into the upper 30s. I think we're going to hit 40 tomorrow. 39 will be the temperature between the 2 and 4 o'clock hour. We'll see a temperature of 37 by 6, 38 by the 8 o'clock hour. So we got a little bit of a break in the cloud cover as we rolled into the evening and overnight hours. It's going to fire back up again as we go into your Sunday. Here's your setup. High pressure is large and in charge. We're on the back end of it, keeping those winds out of the south, which is going to allow us to warm up again for tomorrow. Meanwhile, take a look at what's going on across portions of Kentucky and Tennessee as we move the map over just a little bit. You see these blue dots right here. That's reports of snow across portions of South Carolina, extreme eastern Tennessee. Matter of fact, and over towards the Pigeon Forge area, picking about 4.5 inches of snow. Now, we're not going to see that for tomorrow going into Monday. We'll actually see rain, but when you wake up in the morning, temperatures in the teens will greet you. Eau Claire's going to be at 14. Ladysmith's going to be at 14. Same story in Black River Falls. 15 in Sparta, 17 Viroqua. La Crosse will go to 17 degrees. Sky tracker for the evening and overnight hours. We'll see the clouds start to flare up again. We'll get a break in the afternoon hours. Highs on Sunday. There you go. How about upper 30s to low 40s? And then the rain chances start to pick up as we go into your evening and overnight hours. By 4 a.m. on Monday, the majority of us will see a substantial amount of rain. So the details of the first one forecast for tonight. Mostly cloudy skies. A light wind will go down to 28 degrees with winds out of the south at around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's a look at your timeline as we help you plan your Sunday. We'll see that temperature of 31 by 8 a.m. We'll go to the upper 30s by the 2 o'clock hour. We'll hover right around 37, 38 with increasing clouds by your evening and overnight hours. The next 8 days. So we go to 39 tomorrow, 41 for Monday. Here's the caveat for Monday. I want to draw your attention to that. Look at that 90% chance of precipitation. So yeah, we'll see that temperature of 41 degrees. Then we go to 36 on Tuesday. We'll see a 20% chance of rain and snow. Snow showers will be the rule for Wednesday. 30% chance of snow on Thursday. Thursday and Friday, we're going to hover right around 32 degrees. And then Saturday and Sunday, we will see temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s with mostly cloudy skies. And Emily, like I said, our average high for this time of year is only 27 degrees. So while 30s and 40s still feel pretty chilly out there, especially with that wind chill, we're still well above normal no matter how you slice and dice it.
I was gonna say, it feels like spring is coming early.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
We shouldn't say anything because we'll get another April situation. Okay, I'm done. Yes. Thanks, Eric. All right, coming up in sports, a look ahead to tomorrow's big playoff game, the Minnesota Vikings against the New York Giants, and two of the Midwest's best battled it out right here in La Crosse. West Salem taking on Park Center. Kate is in next with the highlights.
We all know how weather goes around here. So why not take the First Warn team with you? Stay weather aware with hourly temps and conditions, video forecasts, and interactive radar. And the best part? It's easy to use. Here, try it.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu, only at Hardee's.
How white do you think your teeth really are? Let's try the tissue test. Oof, still yellow. There's toothpaste white, and there's Crest 3D White Strips white.
White Strips safely work below the enamel surface for whiter teeth in 3 days, guaranteed.
A zillion times whiter.
Crest.
A dental tool is round for a reason. So is an Oral-B. Round cleans better by surrounding each tooth. So clean, you'll feel like you just left the dentist. Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
Come and get it.
A new day has dawned on the all-new Maury's, Audi, and Volkswagen of La Crosse. Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi as soon as you enter the new state-of-the-art Audi dealership. Audi technology and style incorporated into Maury's La Crosse Audi sales and service. Maury's Volkswagen La Crosse features an upbeat, high-tech atmosphere. Having service done, enjoy our relaxing lounge as you wait. Come experience excellence at the new and improved Volkswagen of La Crosse. New building, new location, same friendly staff. Maury's Audi and Volkswagen of La Crosse.
The big game is just around the corner.
However, the big savings is going on right now here at Carl's.
Save up to 40% on major appliances.
Buy any 4-piece Samsung kitchen package and get 10% back. Plus, get your choice of this Samsung 55-inch TV or this amazing Samsung Freestyle video projector. Plus, you can save up to $500 on exclusive rebates. Carl's big game sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Mayo Clinic Health System. Here's News 8 Now's Kate Overton.
We'll bring on some high school basketball. Some of the best hoopers from around the state and even the Midwest took over downtown La Crosse all day, getting a chance to showcase their skills at the Midwest Players Classic. The La Crosse Center was the place to be today. First up this morning, we had Bangor and Aquinas girls. Blue Gold's controlling the first half. Madeline Murphy from downtown. She buries the three. Aquinas up big, and then later in the half, it's the freshman Sammy Davis taking it straight to the cup for two. Blue Gold's lead by a bunch. Bangor trying to battle back. Nice ball movement here by the Cardinals. Gabby Schroeder splashes home the corner three. That cuts the deficit down. But in the second half, the Blue Golds get a big boost from their shooters. First, it's Autumn Passel knocking down the triple. And then Macy Donarski, she's going to find the senior Shea Barr. Nothing but the bottom of the net on her three. Blue Golds blow past the Cardinals 80-40 the final. Next game up, GET. They're led by the junior Cody Schmitz. They're taking on the Lancers from La Crescent Hoka. And early on, it's Schmitz starting this one off with a bang. He throws down the slam dunk. And then later, the junior showing off the range, knocking down the three. Oh, and he's got more, showing off the post moves, gets it, plus the foul. A one-man show early. Redhawks up 6. But here come the Lancers. And with a name like Gunnar Esser, you got to know how to shoot it. Esser cuts it to 2. But the Redhawks would respond. Brady Sealing strong to the rack, count the bucket, plus the foul. GET back up 4. But Esser not cooling off anytime soon. The junior was on fire from the corner. Didn't matter where he was on the floor. He was automatic from beyond the arc. Lancers up 1 at the break, and the momentum carrying into the second half. Nice find to Owen Benson for the score. And then La Crescent on the break here, Carter Todd. He's going to splash home the three. Lancers pull away in the second half, and they get the win 72-55. All right, and then maybe the best game of the day, top-ranked West Salem taking on top-ranked Park Center from Minneapolis. And the Panthers, they came to play. Peter Latos gets the pass, and how about a little Euro step? Lays it in for the score. Now more from the Panthers. Tamirian Henderson drives past the defender, makes the defense look silly, putting in the layup. But Park Center is the top-ranked team in Minnesota for a reason. They had some hoopers. J.J. Ware with the catch-and-shoot three. But again, the Panthers would stay in it. Brett McConkey finding Latos, and Latos lays it in. He'd finish with 23, but the Pirates would pull ahead late and did it in fashion. Casimir Chavez with the big-time jam, and West Salem falls for the first time this year, 91-85. Let's go to the college level. Badgers on the road taking on Indiana. Second half, Badgers down 3, but things would go south. First, the bucket here to go up 5, and then Jalen Hood-Schifano knocking down the mid-range. Badgers down 7. A few minutes later, Badgers still without a second half bucket. They bring on the double team, but Trace Jackson-Davis finds Jordan Geronimo wide open for the score. Just under 15 to go. Chucky Hepburn stops the scoreless drought, getting the shot to fall, but the Badgers weren't going to get back into this one. They shot just 32% from the field, and that's not going to cut it. Hoosiers get the win 63-45. All right, in the NBA, the Bucks were down in Miami, but no Giannis Antetokounmpo. But there was a Grayson Allen. He gets the pass here from Drew Holiday and knocks down the 3. Bucks going to the half, trailing by 8. Third quarter pick and roll. Allen hits Holiday, who has an open lane to the hoop. That cuts the lead to 3, but the Heat would pull away late in the game. It's Bam Adebayo working Brook Lopez and getting the finish. Heat get the win 111-95. And I can't end the show without a little reminder. Tomorrow afternoon, US Bank Stadium will be filled up for some playoff football. The Minnesota Vikings taking on the New York Giants in round 1 of the NFL playoffs. Kickoff time is set for 3:25 p.m. A lot of people doubting the Vikings' chances, but it's the postseason. Anything can happen. You just got to get hot at the right time. That's all I've got for sports. We'll be right back.
It's Home Furniture's 3-day sale. This Saturday through Monday, get up to 10% off sale prices with no money down, no minimum purchase, 6-year special financing, plus free shipping. The 3-day sale, this Saturday through Monday, only at Home Furniture.
With 6 crunchy beef tacos plus a pound of potato olays, our 6-pack in a pound is perfect for date night, movie night, 1,000-piece puzzle night, camping, tailgates, or any day that ends in Y. Get $2 off the 6-pack in a pound, only from Taco John's.
One day, I will rock that swimsuit.
Your one day is closer than you think. From fresh meals to one-on-one coaching, Jenny Craig is Weight Loss Made Simple.
Your one day starts today.
Without the right start to your day, your morning could hit a wall.
It's not the door.
I got it. Belvita breakfast biscuits are baked with slow-release carbs and provide steady morning energy to help you rise and thrive.
When pain says, I'm here, I say, so are they. Just one Aleve. 12 hours of uninterrupted pain relief. Aleve. Who do you take it for?
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Cooley Auto Service Center is ready to handle any of your repairs. From suspension and brakes to routine maintenance, we've got the certified technicians to care for you and your vehicle. Honest, friendly, and dependable team to get you back on the road quickly. Conveniently located at 700 Monitor Street or online at cooleyauto.com. Cooley Auto Service Center. Service you need, care you deserve.
Start the new year with a new rug during the New Year's sale at Homeworld Rugs. Get 10% off sale prices on all rug sizes, shapes, and styles. Plus, no money down, 6-year special financing. The New Year's sale at Homeworld Rugs.
And An Iraq War veteran is working to teach 10,000 elementary school students how to build bird feeders as a way to teach them life skills. John Lauritsen has the story.
At Webster Elementary School in Minneapolis.
You've heard that before? That's the robin.
The lesson for the day isn't about math or reading.
You're going to build one bird feeder.
It's about birds, in particular. Building bird feeders.
Some of them have never picked up a hammer and nails. Some of them can't identify 5 birds by name.
Veteran Carl Erickson is hoping to change that. He's with ELPIS, a nonprofit organization that helps at-risk youth gain tools for their future. A while back, Carl got the idea to teach 10,000 fourth graders how to build bird feeders. Webster is the 7th school his group has visited, and it doesn't cost the district a dime.
Because financial barriers for districts, for parents, not always the best thing. They don't always line up for having extracurricular things come into their schools.
But here, they do, thanks to a donation from the VFW and donated wood from local businesses.
I love it. I love to see the kids' faces. They're really happy at the end.
The hope is that projects like this and woodworking in general can become a life skill or even a hobby for these kids.
It was really fun.
They believe it's a win for the birds, a win for recycling, and a win for the students. At the end of the day, they learn that hard work pays off, and the bird feeders are theirs to keep.
I'm going to hang it up outside. Not outside, but by my window.
Kids want to do cool stuff, and they want to look forward to things. And if we can help them meet that expectation, it makes for a good school day.
So Carl and his group plan to visit 10 more schools in Minneapolis over the next couple of months, and they say that they're always looking for recycled wood for the projects, and they also teach screen printing. Pretty cool. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Right now at Ashley, discover the luxury of a good night's sleep without the luxury price tag on some of our top mattress brands, including our Ashley Sleep line. Hurry into America's #1 furniture and mattress store or visit ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
At Excel Energy, we're big into the little things. Because little things add up. Millions of even the smallest steps are just that. Millions of steps, all in the right direction. That's why we have programs that save you money, all of which add up to a carbon-free future. See how you can save at excelenergy.com/ways to save.
102.7 WKBH.
Hey, it's Kelly Wild from Magnum Media, and I've been getting inklings. My wife Susie telling me that 102.7 WKBH is on all over the place. Well, now the results are in, and thank you very much. Out of all the radio stations in La Crosse County, you made 102.7 WKBH #1.
Ever leave your clothes in the dryer and find a wrinkled mess? Try Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener. Wrinkle Guard penetrates deep into fibers, leaving clothes so soft, wrinkles don't want to stick around. Make mornings smoother with Downy Wrinkle Guard Fabric Softener.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful.
Wow.
That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
Hi, I'm Rick Teska, CEO of Strive Medicare and author of this book, The Medicare Breakdown, the Alphabet Soup of Medicare. We talk to people every day who are overwhelmed and confused by Medicare. So I've taken 40 years of experience and questions and laid it all out in simple to easy to understand terms in the Medicare Breakdown that you can get for free at going to strivemedicare.com/book or call us at 608-784-8969 or stop by our office and get your copy today.
At Ashley's Overstock Sale, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home this new year. Plus, get special financing for 12 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska. And be sure to check out the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Feels good to be home.
Here's a look at the next 8 days. We'll see temperatures going into the upper 30s, low 40s for Sunday. 41 will be the high on Monday. We'll see temperatures in the mid 30s for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll keep the precip chances in the forecast throughout the majority of next week. By Friday, we'll clear out. We'll see a high of 32 and then upper 20s to low 30s for your Saturday and Sunday. So the bottom line, make sure you have the rain gear with you, especially tomorrow in the overnight hours going into your Monday. Emily, over to you.
I say, Eric, I love the webcam view.
It is. Yeah,
You
the
look
weather
great,
computer
Eric.
kind of
You
froze.
do. You really
so
do.
I wish that we all looked like that. We could all match. Thank you so much for watching News 8. We'll hope you join us again tomorrow night.